Your dog can't settle no matter how much you do with them. Welcome to The Dog Who Asked for More, a podcast for dog parents navigating the messy, complicated parts of life with dogs that no one really prepares you for. Each week, you'll hear honest, rounded conversations that help you understand your dog more clearly, feel less alone in the challenges you're facing, and strengthen the relationship you're building together. I'm Em, a dog mom, former vet tech, dog trainer, and canine nutritionist who works with overwhelmed dog parents who love their dogs deeply but feel stuck, burned out, or unsure what their dog actually needs. And this is something I didn't understand at the time. I thought my job was to wear Fitz out, play more, walk more, do more. Because if he was still reactive, still restless, still struggling to settle, then clearly he needed more. What did that look like with Fitz? He would play and play and play until he was goofy. Like that almost chaotic energy where you can see it building and it feels fun in the moment until it's not. Because what would happen after was he couldn't come down. Every noise set him off. He'd bark, react, snap at things that wouldn't normally bother him. And I remember sitting there thinking, how in the world is he still this wound up after all of that? Because in my head, we had done everything right. And this is where it got confusing because I wasn't ignoring his needs. I was trying so hard to meet them. More activity, more stimulation, more engagement. And somehow everything felt worse. There was one day I remember really clearly where we had played a ton. He hit that goofy, almost drunk, over the top energy. And later that night, he reacted to something so small. It was probably an ant fart. Something he normally would have handled just fine. And that's when it stopped feeling like he just needs more exercise and started feeling like something isn't adding up. But even when I started noticing that, I was still thinking the same way. More enrichment, more things to do, more ways to tire him out, because that's what we're told to do, right? A tired dog is a good dog. But what I didn't realize yet was that I wasn't helping him regulate. I was pushing him way past it. This is where things started to shift. Not all at once, but enough to realize that this wasn't about energy. It was about his nervous system. Because there's a difference between a dog being tired and a dog who's able to settle. And Fitz, he wasn't settling. He was overloaded and it showed up in everything. Lower tolerance, bigger reactions, harder recovery, no ability to come back down. And for a while, I thought enrichment meant doing more. More puzzles, more activities, more structure in the day. But even that can become too much because enrichment isn't just about adding things in. It's about how those things affect your dog. And this is where I had to start paying attention differently, not just to do what we were doing, but what happened after. Did he settle easier or did he stay elevated? Did his body soften or did it stay tight? Did things feel more stable or more reactive? And those patterns started telling me a completely different story. Some days, he didn't need more. He needed less, more rest, more space to come down, more support after activity, not more on top of it. And this is something I see all the time. People trying so hard to meet their dog's needs by adding more and more and more into the day, more walks, more play, more enrichment, and still feeling like it's not working. Because the piece that often gets missed is rest, not just doing nothing, but actual nervous system recovery. And what's interesting is this looks completely different depending on each dog. Fitz needed help coming down, slower activities, more intentional transitions, less pushing past that goofy point. And Toby, he's completely different. He's older, he's calm. If it involves food, he's in. If it involves effort, not so much. He's happy with simple things, sniffing, resting, being near me. Same category of enrichment, completely different needs. And that's the part that changes everything. Because enrichment isn't about doing more, it's about doing what actually supports the dog in front of you. So, Here's the question I want to leave you with. What if your dog doesn't need more? They actually need something different. Because this isn't about doing it perfectly, and it's not about filling your day with activities. Sometimes it's just about noticing what actually helps your dog feel more settled, not just more tired. And if your dog still seems wired, restless, or overwhelmed, no matter how many things you've tried, and you're feeling stressed and tired because nothing seems to be working, the dog enrichment quiz will help you understand what might be missing and where to start. The link is in the episode description. So be kind, spread joy, and remember, enrichment should support regulation, not overwhelm it.